Hello there. This is Robert, and I'm going to show how to do a transcription, a musical transcription. Uh, in this case, I'm going to use a Kent Hewitt YouTube video called Chord Inversions, and I'm really doing this to proselytize for the wonderful NoteFlight musical editor and how wonderfully it works on a inexpensive Chromebook like the one I'm using now. So let me get started here, and we'll try to keep this short, but enough to whet your interest. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do here is open up NoteFlight.com. This is a website called NoteFlight.com, and I'm going to sign in because I have an account. So I've now signed in, and it's showing a list of all my songs. Now I'm going to make a new song by saying create. So now I have a new song. I can make all sorts of different kind of things here, jazz combos, quintets, quartets, you name it. But I'm just going to do a simple piano piano type of a thing. Now up here for the title, I'm going to call it Kent Hewitt, and I'll put live transcription, so nobody will confuse this with something that Kent did. And then I'll say if I loved you, if I loved you. And over here for the lyricist, I'll put Kent Hewitt. And for transcript, I just put my name here because I have gotten into the habit of doing that. And the date, which is December 14, 18. And then what I like to do is, oh, by the way, I have on my Chromebook, I have two browsers going. On the left here, I have Kent Hewitt's YouTube video. I'm going to go into share here and copy the URL. And then I'm going to, over here, I'm going to put as the subtitle, I'm going to put the URL so people can get the original. I'll say original YouTube video. And there's the address. And I also like to put a little copyright here for Kent. So I'm just going to take his original title here, copy it, and put it down here in the copyright area. There that is. And over here, I'm going to go into score and formatting. And on the, I'm going to say show the copyright on all pages. That should be nice. There. Now let's talk a little bit about Kent Hewitt's video here. You notice up here I have a speed control, and I want to show you because I'm in the Chrome browser. I'm showing my Chrome extensions. I have an extension known as YouTube Playback Speed Control, which I installed very simply into my Chrome browser. And because I did that, whenever I see a YouTube video in Chrome, I have a speed control, which allows me to change the speed by increments. Right now it's at full speed. Let's say I'm going to take it down to, let's say 0.70. Now I've already determined that I'm going to start Ken's transcription at 8:06, where he's going to play this song. So let me just show you how I start this thing.
He had mastered the classic.
So you can hear Kent here explaining how he does this song, and
using
in a moment he's going to start playing it, and I'll start transcribing.
But also putting it into popular melodies that could be sung easily.
All right, he's a little. I'm going to speed him up here. I've got now up to.
And pretty much this whole melody to "If I Love You" is all
150.
It doesn't ever diverge. There's no
now there's 50% faster than normal, just so I can get to the good part.
If I just play this.
All right, maybe I'll start with that. He just played the melody. So I'm going to go over here on the right. I'm going to hit keyboard, bring up a virtual keyboard. And I know I'm in the key of C. And I'm going to figure out this is probably in quarter notes, so I set it to quarter. Now down here, I'm just going to say, you see the first note, da, 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 da. So I'm just using the virtual keyboard to do this. Da, 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 da. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can find that thing. Da. Probably, I'm going to dot that. Da, 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 da. It's probably a... All right, so I'm just showing you how fast this is to do. I'm going to go over here and into score and save. Now this saves it up into the cloud, so I can actually continue working on this on any computer I want, or actually even an iPad or an iPhone if you have really small hands, or a big iPhone. So now, because I knew Ken was going to do that, let's look at his video and let me start to add a little bit of the bass line here.
Played the wrong chord changes to that melody. How it would destroy.
Now he's playing the wrong
melody,
chord
like
changes. Let me skip past this. I can hit the right arrow and jump
the
15
chords are wrong, but
seconds.
they're not. You know, it just goes to
Let's
show
get to
you
where he's playing the real thing.
chords
Let's get him to the
makes
first
such a big
first
difference.
chord.
In other words, you have to have it almost more important. Put the perfect melody, that diminished, beautiful
Oh, there he goes.
diminished.
Okay, I'm going to slow this down to I'm down to 60%. Let's cue it up.
Be this.
All right, so we saw what he did. He plays some bass there. Da da da. So I'm going to over here on the right. He started with a. See, he did the C. I think da da da. I think it was a G he did next, and he's. I have to do this in eighth note, so I'll turn that into an eighth note. And I think it was da da da. Probably after that he did an E. So see what I can do here. I can go up here and don't do that. I can play this as a song and see how it sounds. I'm going to hit the play button. Sounds in the ballpark. Now I'll go back to Kent here. I'll rewind him and play him again.
Melodies to it, but to put the perfect melody to it would be this.
All right, so I got a little bit more of it. He went down here on the right. He went da da. Oh, what did he do? Let's play it again. We'll slow it down to 50%.
Diminished, beautiful.
Again. Oh, I got it. He went da da. See this E here? Make that a quarter note. And then I'm going to go over here. He went back to eighth notes, and I think he did get the virtual keyboard back in E. Let me go back again.
To put the perfect melody to it would be this.
So back over here, what he did here, this was not an E, this was a G. Da, da. And then this one here, I think, was a C. All right, I'm going to save this. Well, let me play this first, see how it sounds. I'm going to change the speed. See, it's set here to 120. I'm going to bring this down to the speed of, say, 90. Play it a little slower. Let's play it again. Get rid of that. Sorry for the uhs and ahs. I'm just doing this very impromptu. That's not right. Well, you get the idea. You give me an hour and I'll have this thing all done. And when it's done, I'll just go up here and I'll go into Score and Export. And I'll export it as a PDF. I'll put it up on the Google Cloud, and then I'll invite others. I'll probably send it to Ken and let him take a look at it. So I just wanted to really quickly give you an example of how to do transcriptions on a very cheap Chromebook. By the way, I use Screencastify. That's an extension that allows me to do this screen capture. Let me see if I can find that. These again are my extensions. I have an extension here called Screencastify that lets me make screenshots of my Google screen, and I believe it's also putting my face in a little box somewhere. So that's a real short introduction to the wonders of NoteFlight musical editor on a Chromebook and how to do YouTube transcriptions. So thank you very much for listening, and have a great day.